This is everything that's sold Wednesday and Thursday. We don't have a lot, so we're just gonna go through this pretty quick. Let's see what we sold. We sold a Titanic DVD, and we just picked this up the other day. We paid $1 for it, and we sold it for $9.99. It was used. We sold a Ken Colley photo. We actually just listed this the other day too. A lot of the stuff we just listed. So it's true, if you list, the more you sell, and the new stuff sells, and sometimes the old stuff sells. But here's Ken Colley from Empire Strikes Back, and we sold that for $22, and we paid $2.99. Remember, I can't remember if I did a haul or not on this. I might have, but I took a trip to Pennsylvania, and one of the things I found was this digital Radio Shack radio. And I think I paid $2.99 for it, and we sold it for $25.99. It took 1 day to sell. We sold a Tupac DVD, Tupac Resurrection. We paid $1 for this at a pawn shop. It's brand new, and we sold it for $9.99. Wrinkle Neck Mules. I have no idea who they are. I think it's right here. This might be it. Kind of looks like the cover. But I bought this for 50 cents at a flea market, and we sold it for $24.99. We sold Lord of the Flies. We just picked this up the other day too. Like I said, most of the stuff we just listed, and it's really starting to sell quick. It was used. We paid $1 for it. We ended up getting it in the trip to Pennsylvania, and we sold it for $13.99. We sold an Eric Roberts autograph photo. I've been selling a lot of him lately. I just actually picked up some more the other day because I've been selling so well. It's not that one. Hopefully you guys can't hear the music in the background. We got a band downstairs rehearsing. But anyway, we sold this for $13.99, and I paid $3.99 for it. We were at my store at Peddler's Junction a few weeks ago, and we picked up, not this bear, but we picked up these wrestling figures. Somebody had them in a booth for $15, and I ended up selling them for $50 with shipping. But they're pretty hard to find. A new Space Force DVD. We just picked this up the other day at the Dollar Tree for $1. Shoot, what's it called? It'll just be called Space Force. I'm trying to hurry because like I said, they're playing some music downstairs and I don't want to get copyrighted. At least they're playing some good music. That always helps. I'm about to go back and see what this thing's called, see if I even put it in here. There it is, Space Force Battlefront. We paid $1 for it. We sold it for $13.99. Sold Vixen the movie. I'd never heard of this movie. I picked it up at the Dollar Tree the other day for $1. I just thought it was cool. It was a DC character. I paid $1 for it and sold it for $7.49. It's 85 degrees here in my office, but I wanted to shoot a video for you guys. I went on a trip to Wilkes, Pennsylvania. This is about a 6.5 hour trip for me. I went up there to do some thrifting. Didn't really do that well. We ended up buying, between the trip there and then the next day, I hit all the Dollar Trees around here. I ended up buying 500 new Dollar Tree DVDs and Blu-rays, and 2 or 3 video games, like Xbox One games, but they weren't any good really. But I didn't bring any of that stuff. I probably should have done it, but I wanted to get it to my stores and get the stuff on eBay. But if you want to check out some of the ones I put on eBay, just look at my last few things that I've listed the last 2 or 3 days, 4 days. The link's in the description for my eBay store. But here's some of the stuff I got last week on my haul. I'll show you a few things. I'll show you some stuff I got. I got a lot more stuff than this, but this is all I could find. Picked up a DVD VHS combo. I paid $14.99 for it. I can normally get $30, $40 for these at my store. So I paid a little bit more money than I normally would. But all the thrift stores are charging way more money now for them. So if I want to get them, I'm going to have to pay the extra money for them. Picked up this Revell model. Most of it looked like it was still like in its plastic. And there's a couple of them loose. But I didn't check to see if it was all there. But I only paid $4.99 for it. The new one's comped it out at about 50 or 60 bucks. So I'm going to try to sell this one for like 35 or 40 since it's open. But we only have 5 in it, so it should be alright. We got this. This is kind of beat up, but it's still in the package. Dennis Rodman, as bad as I want to be. New ones not beat up are going for about 30 bucks. We paid $4 for this. We're going to probably ask 20 to 25 at our store. Just because it's a cool doll, somebody might want to, have it just to play with type thing. This one is really nice. It was a Ohio State Archie Griffin champion jersey. It was in really good shape. I couldn't find really anything wrong with it. We picked that up for $2. Picked up a Metal Militia t-shirt for $2. There's a Elvis DVD. It's brand new. I think it goes for about 10 bucks. So if I can pick up a DVD for $1 and sell it for $10, I don't mind doing that. I don't normally do these kind of shirts, but it was a Levi's Hawaiian shirt. So I thought it was pretty cool looking pattern. Plus it was a good company. I'm not sure who this is. I don't watch wrestling. Oh, Seth Rollins, Kingslayer. Paid $2 for that. I usually do well with WWE shirts. I couldn't find any vintage shirts when I went on my trip. Just grabbed this because I think it's a 3X. It was an Air Jordan Dry Fit 3X. I just thought this was a cool shirt. It's a newer one, I think. Yeah, because it says Heritage Athletic Apparel, made in Indonesia. But it's a cool spell out champion. I just thought that was a really cool shirt. Not sure what it would go for, but I pick up anything I think looks pretty cool. Here's a vintage Packers shirt, new with tags. It's made in USA. It's a double stitch, but it's made in USA. My Chemical Romance. I sell those pretty good at the store. I pick up most of the Affliction shirts I find. It was $2, double-sided. This was pretty cool. I picked this up for $2 the other day. It's a baseball shirt. It says Jordan. It's got the Jordan spell out on the sleeve and the Jumpman there. And it's got number 23 over here. But yeah, that's an older one. I'm probably going to ask about $60 for it. I paid $1.99 for it. Maybe $70. I might start it off high and maybe start it at $90. Who knows? See what the comps are. I normally like to start stuff high and then see what it goes for. But here's picked up a couple, what is this? Wilkes-Barre Scranton and Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. I guess it's minor league hockey teams. Just picked those up because they were $1 a piece. Somebody might want them here. And I'll sell them for like $5 at my store. This was half price. It got it for $2. A Ben Roethlisberger jersey. Picked this up for $3. It's still sealed in the package. AM/FM radio. These were going for like 25, 30 bucks online. I don't know if this is older or not, but it looked cool. It was a Rey Mysterio on a Gold Series tag. Made in Bangladesh, so I'd say it's an older one. That's a cool. Plus, I think it was a bigger size. That's an XL. It's a good size. Picked this up for, I think, $4.99. It was a Disney Precious Moments music box. I saw some of these going for about $50 online, so we'll see what that does. Just what everybody needs, a Justin Bieber hoodie. It's got spell outs on the arms. It was only, I got it on a half price day. Yeah, so there wasn't even a tag on it, so I got it for $2, I think. Couldn't pass it up for $2. There's got to be at least one Justin Bieber fan that wants that. I'm not one of them, but somebody might be. Got this Purple Rain shirt. Paid $2 for that. Let's see. Paid $1.50 for this Harley shirt. I'll probably get $12 for this at the store. Bought this at the same place. Paid $1 for it. Usually if it's a green bill, it usually means it's vintage. It's just a die-hard one. Figure, I didn't look comps up with this. I figured $1, I couldn't pass it up. Now this is a PS2. They don't test them there, so I don't know if it works or not, but it had all the cords and had a memory card in it and a controller and everything, and it was $15. I sold the last one I had for like 40 or 50 bucks. So I figured worst comes to worst, if it doesn't work, I'll sell the controller and the memory card and the broken system and get more than $15 for it. So got this Hulk for $2. I'll probably sell this for $5 at my store. One thing, if you have like a store that people come to, kids love toys, so you put the stuff on the outside so the kids can see it and they'll all come in and start buying stuff. Violent Femmes tape, I haven't looked that up. I paid 50 cents for it. It's got to be worth that. Usually punk stuff's kind of valuable. Didn't realize this was getting crushed in the car. But it's still sealed. Don't know if I can sell it. I might have to try to do something to try to bend that back out. But I paid $2 for it. I figured it's worth $10 or $15. This is pretty nice here. I think it's a Matt Kenseth. Yeah, Matt Kenseth, double-sided, kind of like all-over print type shirt. I'll probably get a minimum of like $30 for that. I just sold my Dale Jarrett for $50, but that's not as old or it's not as nice either. It's probably good for at least 30. These mountain shirts are nice. They're usually made in USA. It's a horse shirt. I paid, can't remember, somewhere between $0.25 and $1 for this, because some of the stuff was 75% off, some of it was 50% off, and some of it was full price. Like this was a percentage off, I know. It was either 50% off or 75% off. So it was $3. So if it was 50% off, it would be $1.50. But it's a Ralph Lauren chaps. Had the cool colorway and the cool stripes. Thought I'd give it a try. That'd probably sell for about $20. This was cool. It was just some kind of like presidential like ornament, I think. White House Historical Association Presidential Bicentennial Edition. I haven't looked it up. I paid $1 for it. Figured it had to be worth that. It was really cool. I do really good sometimes with belt buckles. I didn't look these up either. But this is in 1976. It says 1776 to 1976. Got that for $1. I got this Alaska one for $1. This thing's old. I'm not even sure what it's made out of. I didn't even look at it. I just saw they were asking $1 for them. I just grabbed them. It says something in the middle here, but I can't read it. But another 1976 one. Got that for $1 also. But like I said, almost every belt buckle I've ever put on has sold. I made a big lot. I bought a big lot off a guy for like $1 a piece. I bought 30 of them, and they all sold for real good money. I think I got this for 75% off. It was $3. I just got it because it was the Everlast spell out on there, and some of the Everlast stuff's starting to pick up a little bit, especially the sweatshirts and stuff. Oh, this is cool. It's a Kurt Cobain shirt. I haven't looked at it. It's got a tag. I think it's from the early 2000s. I wouldn't say it's any older than that. It's double stitched, but still, it might be a $20 shirt. Here's just a Leonard Skinner. Paid $1.99 each for those. I was at Peddler's Junction the other day. Some of these tapes are worth some bucks. There's Rush and Offspring, the Beatles, Rob Bass. There's Black Sabbath. The Beastie Boys, I think this is like the original pressing. It goes for like $20 online. Pink Floyd and Bad Company. Some of these I paid 50 cents for. There's Ozzy and Zeppelin. I think Zeppelin goes for about 10 bucks. Another Ozzy. I paid 50 cents to $1 a piece for these, because some of them sell for like 10 bucks. There's a Golden Earring, Kiss, The Doors. Picked up all that stuff. But then, this is all stuff I have listed on eBay right now. Like, these archive collections, most of those go for like $12 to $15. There's another one of the archive collections. I think this one here I have online for like 50 or 60 bucks. It's out of print, Chuck Berry. So there's all kinds of cool stuff. I think this one for like 20, Battlestar Galactica. This Dragon Ball Z was like 19 bucks, I think. Video game. I think this was about 20 bucks. Another Chuck Berry, I think it was like 20 bucks or so. This was like $29.99. So like I said, I think I actually sold one or two of these already. Jim Thorpe, I never see that one around anymore. I think that one was about 20 bucks, but those are some of the out of print stuff. But like I said, just go to my eBay page, it's linked below, and you can see like some of the out of print stuff. That's why I don't go through all these DVDs normally, because you know, you can just go through my store and see what the expensive ones are. Some kind of Ripley's Believe It or Not Titanic shirt. I just thought it was cool. I just picked it up. It was probably $1 a day, or it might have been a fill a bag day. Some rodeo shirt. Oh, here we go. It's a nice Dale Jarrett. That might sell. I need to get that on since I sold the other one. The other one was a really cool flag though. I'd probably still get 25, 30 bucks for that one. What is this? Can't see it. Another rodeo shirt. Bull Rider. Oh, this is nice here. It's a sweatshirt. Dallas Cowboys. This will definitely sell. It's the old school tag. Made in USA, front row. By Salem. I'd say this is probably 1993 Super Bowl champions. That's probably a $50, $60 sweatshirt. Bought a Danica Patrick hat. Not sure how much that is. If it doesn't go for a lot, I'll throw up my $5 bin. I only had $1 in it. Here's a Johnny Cash. I think I'm gonna list that one for $20. It's brand new. Brave's just gonna go in my store for like $5.99. Shoot. This Roy Orbison is $14.99. Will go in my store. Sleeping Beauty will probably go for about $7 in my my physical store. I couldn't find any of these on eBay, but it was sealed. I mean, it's an audio workshop type thing. These usually do pretty good, this kind of stuff. Had no tag on it. I asked the girl at the counter how much this is. She said, I'll just give it to you for $2.99. So this may be a sleeper there. Just picked up a Frozen from my store. Paid $2.99 for it. Greg the Bunny I paid $2.99 for. They're going for about $20 online. They're out of print. A brand new REM, I paid $2.99 for it. I'll probably sell it for $13.99. Won't make a whole lot of money, but I like having new stuff in my store. If I can get them for a couple bucks, don't mind picking them up. Here's a Beatles. It's kind of an older tag. So it's not like a new, but it's not old either. And here's a 2004 Nintendo shirt. This is a whole bag of cassette tapes. There's a few DVDs in here, not very many, and 2 CDs. Anyway, it's pretty much all junk. I'm not going to take the time to show you. But there's a place that I buy cassette tapes from, and they charge me 10 cents each for all the cassette tapes. So what I do is I go in and I try to find all the ones that they have with their best looking cases, ones that look like they're brand new. And I buy those and I switch them out for, you know, stuff like this that the case might not be very good, but it's like a $10 tape. And then I'll take this case and use that for the junky tape, and I'll put the junky tape on a lot and sell them for $1 or $2. And then I'll have this to sell as, you know, almost new or like new or whatever, with a perfect case. So it's worth the 10 cents for me, because I can't order them brand new for as cheap as 10 cents. So I might as well just buy them when I can find them, when they look like new. So we'll do that. I'm thinking that might be, I think that's everything that we found. Like I said, we didn't find a whole lot of stuff. I'm sure I found more stuff and I already brought it to the store. But I just like to show you guys a little bit of stuff every week, kind of like, you know, stuff I'm picking up, stuff that I'm selling. But like I said, there was nothing great this week. And like I said, I even traveled 6.5 hours. But I was really disappointed in the thrift stores up there. There just wasn't a lot. I did buy some, got some more tape somewhere. I'm not sure where they are. But I bought more like hairband stuff. There was probably like 15 of them. I paid 50 cents a piece for. Those will sell good. And like I said, I bought probably 100 used CDs or DVDs on the trip. And like I said, I ended up getting 500 new ones. So we did well on media. Media was really good. So in my area, media still does okay, because we're 5 years behind the rest of the world. So I'd still do well with it. And in these other areas, most people don't mess with media at all. So, you know, you guys can have a choice of all kinds of good media. So I found all kinds of good stuff in Pennsylvania. So it was worth the trip, especially just for the media. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Make sure you check out all my what sold videos. We're going to try to do more haul videos, try maybe getting some pallets and stuff like that, or something, give you guys something fun to watch. Have a good one, guys. Thanks.